Stacey and I have been married for 11 years now, and right from the start we always wanted to have kids. We did the first couple of years of marriage, just getting to know each other and all that sort of thing, and we'd made a decision, all right, we're going to try having kids. Wasn't overly successful on our own, so we started to, do what you do, go to doctors, go to specialists and figure out what was wrong. Maybe a year and a bit down the track, we discovered what our problem was, and the only way to really get it done is to do IVF, and the first round failed. It was a bit of a punch to the gut, but we did eventually pick ourselves up and we headed into our second round, but to do that we sold our house and we miscarried on that one. That was a real blow because not only did we sell our house, we were left with nothing. We had nothing really much in the bank account anymore. Our faith took a big hit. I'll never forget, it was a really raw conversation Stacey and I were having. And Stacey said, well, why don't we just try another round of IVF? And I said to Stacey in this raw moment, babe, the only way this is gonna happen is if by some immaculate conception or someone's gonna give us the money for IVF because we don't have either. We got a phone call from someone at church and he said, hey, I'd love to take you guys out for dinner if that's okay. And over dinner, we had great food and conversation and everything, and then he asked why we didn't have kids. And so we told him the story. He kind of went quiet for a bit, and then he said, well, I had a dream about you guys one night and I couldn't get back to sleep, and I had you guys on my heart. And I want to pay for a third round of IVF. And we finally fell pregnant. I don't know how families do it without a support network like a church. Rather than having just a handful of people, we had a whole village, basically. A lot of people walked with us and carried us when we didn't want to do it anymore. We'd given up. Like the number of babies that were born between when we started up until when we were blessed. We had to smile through tears. We had to be happy even though deep down we were hurting. If it wasn't for the church, this picture would look very different. Our marriage probably wouldn't have lasted. We learnt how good he is, that he's got everything under control. He follows through on his word, and when he follows through, it's always with interest.